Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I create mainly beauty videos, fragrance, as well as lifestyle vlogs. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you too can become a socialite. So you guys, I recently went on an online shopping spree and bought over $300 worth of drugstore products for us to test out today. I do want to thank Walmart and my friends over at Magic Links for partnering with me on today's video. About a week ago, I did ask you all, what are some of your favorite drugstore products, those holy grails that you swear by? And I tried to pick up as many of those products as I could, as well as just some random things that I came across that kind of caught my eye. Some of these are just best sellers that I saw on the Walmart app. Definitely felt like a kid in a candy store trying out so many new products today. Every single thing that I use today will be linked down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. So yeah, if you want to see me playing makeup, try a bunch of new products that I picked up off the Walmart app, then keep on watching. Okay, socialites, so I've already done my skincare routine this morning, so I'm not going to go in with additional primers and such because I'm starting off with the very much viral Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. It has a vitamin C derivative in it. It says buildable skin-like coverage. I've heard amazing things about this one, you guys. I did pick mine up in the color 338. So let's shake it up. And so it does come in this dropper form. That's pretty different. Usually a skin tint comes in like a squeeze tube, but this one's in the dropper form. So that much on this side and about that much on that side. Now for the skin, I was able to pick up the Real Techniques brush set. You guys know I talk about this brush set often. Whenever it goes on sale, I usually post it in my community tab. Real Techniques just makes really good brushes. It's a $38 value, and I think on Walmart's app it's about 15 bucks. So you get a lot of savings. So it does come with a face brush. I usually use this one for foundation. I use this one to set the powder under my eyes, or sometimes I use it for highlighting purposes. This one I usually use to blend concealer, obviously the sponge for my liquid and cream products on my face, and this one I use for powder, bronzers, blushes, any type of powder product pretty much. So I'm going to take the number 200 brush out of the set, and this is what I'm going to use to blend the skin tint. I didn't want to use the sponge only because I didn't know what type of coverage I would get from the skin tint, and I didn't want to soak it up with the sponge. Okay, wow, this has some coverage for a skin tint, and I'm not mad at the color either. A little red, just a little bit, but I feel like once I go in with my highlighting and bronzing, it will even out. It feels cooling on the skin. That's different. And honestly, you guys, this covered up a lot of the pigmentation that I was worried about. Very even, and it's sort of radiant. I also picked up another skin tint that I want to try out. This is actually the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum, and so I'm definitely going to try this out on the next video, but I kind of wanted to play with the Maybelline first, but I heard amazing things about this one as well. For concealers, the socialites recommended the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear full coverage concealer, so I'm excited to try these out. I got the color Caramel and the color Walnut. So Caramel's slightly darker, so I'm going to start off with Caramel first. Okay, this is super creamy product. Another item I picked up during the shopping spree is another Real Techniques sponge set. You guys know I swear by these sets. This is my favorite makeup sponge. So I do use mine damp. I've dampened this one. Okay, I do like the color Caramel. It blends great. So I did pick up Walnut, which is the shade lighter than this one. I don't know if I would use that one because I feel like this one is bright enough for me. If anything, I would probably use this one and then one shade darker than this. This blends so evenly, you guys. It's not patchy, super smooth and easy to blend. It has the right amount of coverage. Because it said 24-hour and full coverage, I was a little bit afraid it was going to be heavy, but it's not heavy. It's just the right amount of coverage. image. For cream contour, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. You guys, this comes in a few different colors. This one's the color Golden Days, and then I also have it in Bronzed Belle. So Golden Days, Bronzed Belle. I could use either one. This one's a little bit more toned down of a bronzer, more natural, and this just gives me a little bit more pop. So I'm going to start off with Golden Days so y'all can see how it looks on, and these are super easy to blend as well. I actually featured these putty bronzers on my most underrated products video. So as you can see, this gives more natural, super understated. So now I'm going to go in with Bronzed Belle so y'all can see how the deeper one looks. Before I go in with any powders, I'm going to try another product I picked up on Walmart, which is the Ariell Brow Glue. Now this is supposed to be like an instant lamination lift. So it says new, so this is a new product. So one of my staples is actually the NYX Brow Glue, which you can also pick up on Walmart. And as you can see, the packaging is similar. This one's a lot bigger. Seems like you get a lot more product in here. This one's 0.17 ounces and this one is 0.35 ounces. So you do get a lot more product with the Ariell one. So let's try this out. Okay, so this one has a little short, sort of chunky wand. The brush is a lot more firm and stiff, so you actually can get more definition with this one, and it's clear. Unlike the NYX one is tinted, this one is clear. Feels a little bit more liquefied than the NYX one. The NYX one feels a little thicker than this. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for like a minute or two before I go in with powder. I kind of want to let it set. So one thing I noticed that was pleasantly surprising is that they offer clean beauty on Walmart now. So CoverGirl has this clean invisible powder. I picked up a couple of them and they're talc free, fragrance free. This one is in translucent medium, and then this one is in translucent light. I was thinking about putting this under eye and this one for all over. They do have deeper, darker ones, but I wasn't sure on which one to get. So this is what it looks like. And this was super affordable, y'all. I think this was like $6. So it does come with a powder puff on top. It says peel here. So it's like a translucent type. So that's what it looks like. It's not super like clear white. It has a little bit of a tint to it, but I'm sure it blends on transparent. So out of the brush set, let's take the Real Techniques 400 brush and dip right into the powder. Super finely milled. It's like dust. And what it looks like. So it doesn't leave like a cast or anything. I actually really like how this powder looks on top of the skin tint. It's giving flawless. So it's not hard. It feels like a medium hold. They're in place. Like you can tell they're not gonna move. Like the hairs don't move. That's cool. The brow lamination definitely does what it's supposed to do. That brow glue from Ariell. For bronzer, I was able to pick up my favorite bronzer, a new one. This one is the Absolute New York Pro Bronzer in the color dark. So this is the one I'm currently using. As you can see, I hit pan. So I'm going to take that same Real Technique brush. I love how this gives the skin a beautiful, this is a true bronzer to me. This is truly what a bronzer is supposed to do. It has light golden reflex in it, and when you move you could just sort of see the sheen to it, and outside in natural sunlight it looks gorgeous. So another one I wanted to try out is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Pressed Powder. This one looked super interesting to me on Walmart. It comes in two colors. One is like translucent glow, which is a bit lighter, and this one is natural glow. I love the outer packaging, by the way, and this is what it looks like. Very tropical, really pretty. I love the light pink aesthetic, and this is what it looks like. Let's see, let me actually swatch it. So can y'all see that? So it's almost like a purpley hue to it, but it does have like the purpley swirls in there. That's pretty. Ooh. It softens the skin and blurs a little bit. Oh, it gives the skin a soft look, like a soft glow. Oh yeah. See, when I put it across my chin, like a soft sheen, almost like it blurs the skin and makes the skin look buttery. See how when I applied it here, it just made my chin look creamy. So let's try some blushes. I did pick up the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This one's in the color Rose. And then I picked up an Infallible blush. This is a 24-hour fresh wear blush. And this one's in the color Darling Rosewood. So let's try the Fit Me one. Okay, so I didn't realize this has golden reflex in it too, but they're super fine. They're really fine, like you can barely see it. But when I put it on my face, I see it sort of shiny. Not a whole lot of color to it, but I can see the pink. So let's try out the Infallible. Darling Rosewood is this color. More of a tone down, looks like an everyday wearable color. Ooh. Okay, this one's super pigmented. So it's almost like a raisin color. That's beautiful, you guys. I think this is perfect for my skin tone too. It's pigmented, but it blends very well. Yeah, I'm gonna have so many products on my face. Okay, you guys, this is an oldie but goodie. Wet n Wild highlighters, y'all. They are known for their highlighters. Their highlighters are infamous at this point. This one's in the color Precious Petals. Look at that. Oh, that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna take a Real Techniques 402 brush that comes in that set. Let's put it here. Yeah, so that's that blinding highlight. So one of the socialites recommended that I try the Master Precise Skinny eyebrow pencil from Maybelline. This is really tiny, you guys. Super slim. Oh, ooh, y'all, this is super pigmented. Hold on. This one is creamy and pigmented, so you're gonna have to use a really light hand. And I also picked up another brush set on Walmart, and this is the Real Techniques Everyday Eye Essentials. Now this is a Real Techniques brush set that I've never personally used before, but I do love their brushes. So it's an 8-piece set. So I'm gonna take the angled brush to clean up my brows, and going in with the 300 brush out of the first set, the face brush set. And this is usually the brush that I use for this step. I did pick up this Milani Ungilded Most Love Matte eyeshadow palette, and when I saw it on Walmart, those colors stood out. I was like, yes, this is like the perfect everyday palette. It could be worn in summer, perfect for fall. It has the truest chocolatey browns. You have some oranges. You have a blendable medium tone brown for the crease. You have some neutral shades for the lid. Another blendable brown for the crease. Y'all, this is the perfect everyday palette. I pulled out the crease brush from the set, and I'm gonna take this color here, super pigmented, and it shows up true to color. And then I'm gonna take the chocolatey color on the end. This color is Cocoa Bean. Blend that right underneath. Equally as pigmented, not patchy at all. I'm gonna try out the orange shade just to see what it's giving on top. Oh yeah, this is a really nice palette, you guys, especially for the price. So let's try out the shader brush. Let's do No Plum Intended, which to me looks like a rose color. So a couple more items I picked up on Walmart are 2 eye pencils. They're waterproof gel pencils from Maybelline. This is what they look like. I picked up a dark brown. The brown color is called Glazed Toffee, and then the black one is Sleek Onyx. And I wanted something creamy that would be easy to smudge. See how dark it gets? Oh, it's pretty black and it's creamy. Goes on top of the eyeshadow, really creamy. So I'm gonna take the smudger brush from the eye set, and this is the 332 brush. Yes, y'all, this smudges really well. Another product that's a staple for me that you can absolutely find on Walmart is the NYX Wonder Pencils. I actually need to order another one, and this is the perfect new shade for the waterline. It opens your eye up, but then it gives natural. So let's try the brown Maybelline pencil for the under eye and smudge it. Smudge is so easy. Okay, y'all, so the Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. Y'all, this is a classic here. I think I used to wear this years ago. So it has the little skinny wand. So this is going to give you detail. Okay, so moving on to lips, we have the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator in Sweet Cherry. You can see like sugar particles in here. It's kind of rough. And then when I glide it on my skin, it feels kind of abrasive, and you can literally see the sugar. Okay, yeah, that gives a real scrub. So I did pick up another pack of my favorite pads. This is the Equate Beauty Cotton Rounds, the 100 pack, and these are the ones I buy for like my toner when I use my toner and stuff like that. So I can use this We got the L'Oreal lip liner in the color More Chocolate. So let's swatch it. It's like a red brown chocolate. And then I picked up the Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in the color Totally Toffee. And this is more so on my skin tone, more so like a mauve. So let's go in with More Chocolate. This L'Oreal Color Rich lipstick in the color Nearly Nude had gone viral. Nearly Nude was a bit pale for my skin tone. So I picked up a couple of different colors. This one is Ginger Spice, so just a natural color, pretty and creamy. And then I picked up Caramel Latte, and Caramel Latte almost looks like a goldish bronzish shade. So let's try Ginger Spice. I'm not mad at Ginger Spice. We're gonna try another viral product, you guys. So I did pick up 3 of the lifter glosses from Maybelline. One of the socialites recommended these to me. This one is Bubblegum. This one is Reef, and this one is Ice. So I'm gonna apply Reef to a brown liner. They do have quite a bit of pigment to them. So I also picked up the Kiss the Muse collection handmade faux silk lashes. So I do want to throw some honorable mentions in there of some of the products I picked up on Walmart that I didn't get a chance to use today. It's only so much space I had on my face. One of them is actually the Neutrogena makeup removing wipes. The Neutrogena wipes was actually on my products that I'm going to be purchasing for life video that I did a couple weeks ago. But these are the individually wrapped ones. I find this so convenient to take on the go. I also picked up the Kiss Everlasting French nails. It's the Ultra Comfort. Comes with 28 press-on nails. I'm able to keep these nails on for at least 2 weeks. They're so comfortable. I like the fact that they're not too thin, but they're not too thick. So they adhere to the nail really nicely, and it makes for a comfortable, long-lasting fit. And I also picked up this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. This is a natural glow enhancer. So this is it right here. It's really golden, as you can see. And this is something you can put underneath your makeup. You can mix it with your makeup, or you can put it on top as a highlighter. So I'm super excited to try this out on my next look. Comment down below if you've used any of these products that I tried today, or even comment your favorite drugstore product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. This was a lot of fun. I must say this has to be the first time I've tried this many brand new products at one time, and it was so many hits. I do want to encourage you guys to download the Walmart app to make your shopping experience easier and quicker. Every single thing that I used today will be linked down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the sky.